ask them all you want, they still won't do it. But at that point, you've done all you can do. If they argue with you, and say no, no. They're the boss. If they don't want to do it, then here, I don't want those. That's their job. They're gonna love me. Oh, sweaty. Nasty. Wet. And you can come over, you can come right here, or you can come over here, but I'm not legal, so that's how this works. Surgeons don't, you're not catering to you. All right, you got my stitch ready for me? Do that next stitcher. Yeah, you should be worried about your specimen. Does Mackenzie have the specimen now? All right, so let's talk about the specimen now. So because we had the specimen in the same bucket, you just need to make sure that she doesn't get rid of it over there, because we're still gonna, even though it's technically off the field, at least we haven't gotten rid of it yet. So make sure you ask, remember that whole thing, right? All right, let me get some Army Navies pickup.
Can we get a pair of Army Navies?
What else you got? You got a wrench over there? So look, here's the deal. Good lesson. If your circulator does, if you have something else that will work, your circulator doesn't need to run.
Okay.
So y'all help each other. Oh, kid here. Hold this.
She called it.
Hold this. Sorry, the baby.
Those Army Navies can stay.
You got rat teeth? No.
Can I have some rat teeth with Dickie, please?
It's not the bacon.
No?
What's rat teeth, y'all?
Here's some.
I don't have any. You don't have those in that tray, really?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Tray, y'all. Okay. Y'all make sure these trays are right, because I know what's in them, and I'm asking for stuff based on that. Yeah, heavier. Whatever in that. We just got rid of it on our back table.
Can I get a, meter dryer, please?
You want the other one?
Because I think the other one is in that one.
Oh, sure is.
Yeah.
Mm.
So when you look at it.
Oh my gosh, we need extra of everything.
Yeah, I'll make sure I bring the whole yes over here.
Y'all see how that snowballs so quickly, right?
Yes. So better have everything there.
Yeah.
Want those.
Here's your tissue.
Just let go of this. Follow this. So when I hand you something to follow, you're gonna grab it exactly where I'm handing it to you. Right there. And keep that tension on it. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's why I'm like this.
You guys want me to count? we got Raytex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Calendar year.
Are all of them right
I'll do it again.
Third.
Retake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Laps, 2 up, 2 up, 3, 4. You have another one up? Did he go over there? Oh, 5 in the contaminated stuff.
Can you see it now? So open that up and just dump it into, don't touch it, it's poop, right?
Yeah.
So that should have made its way to the basin before now. You don't really want to leave poop on your table. Uniform. And those towels are poop too, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah.
One knife laid up.
I'm forgetting
Oh,
a
one over
spot.
there, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
You're forgetting a spot.
Already done it. Oh,
Kidney.
kidneys. 1, 2, kidneys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got the 3 knives laid already? 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
One hypo. And 2 needles up.
Not that one over here.
Oh, one up. The other one's.
One up and one over there, so 2 total.
So the time will go feel, tactical, then.
Feel,
Okay.
mayo, bag table,
And then
off.
feel.
Yeah. Is that all?
Bobby?
One Bowie tip. And a scratch bag.
Where's that?
I haven't seen a scratch pad this whole time.
Oh, it's
neither.
right here. It's on the floor.
If you get to her, she's gotta pick it up. I'm done. Y'all are literally the most passive team I've ever seen. Y'all, seriously, y'all gotta get it together. What are we doing? That would be a great idea.
So 1 wheat liner, extra wheat liner, so we should have 2 wheat liners.
Why are we counting weight liners?
You said extra, we're counting the extras?
We're counting everything.
Okay.
Why are we counting everything?
Because
it's
It's an
No,
open.
it's not.
We went into peritoneum, remember that? So you gotta count the whole thing.
Alright, so how would I do back house during the day?
So back house, under the drape, you just say I have 4, because this is where you want your circulator to help you. So your circulator can say, go down by the list and say back house, Kelly, Cryle, whatever, right? Because you're not gonna remember the order. With back house, you're gonna say they're under the drape, we'll confirm at the end. So you do still have to confirm after the case is over and that you have all 4 of them. So, go ahead.
Okay, back out,
Under the drape, we'll confirm later.
piers,
There was 2 up.
Just gotta see them, where they at.
One right here. And then another one right there.
okay, mosquitoes,
1 up, 2 mosquitoes. Cryo. 1, 2,
Here, I'm gonna give you
3, 4.
a tip. The best thing to do before you do a full count is to think, what am I doing? And what do I need for what I'm doing? If I'm done retracting, get all your trackers off and put them back in your tray. If I'm done probably clamping most things, get most of this back over there. You might want to keep like a couple of hemostats for me, keep my skin pickups, but everything else can probably go back. And if you get your order, your ring in order, or your stringer in order before you start, it'll be easier for both of you. Now, what I just said has to happen very quickly, and it takes a minute to get good at that, but y'all need to start working on it. That's slow right now, so we got all the time in the world.
Anyone start with the students?
2.
Wow.
Is one problem with it? No.
I'm sure. So put your stuff in your roll, Taylor, just like it came off of your stringer, if you can, and that'll help. Yes. Go easier.
1, 2, 3, 4. Easy.
Yep. If you have 2 mosquitoes.
We have mosquitoes in there too? No?
I haven't hidden anything on this, so. And so you see,
Did you check your basin?
yeah, check everywhere. Mackenzie, you don't have them?
No, I don't have them.
In the basin?
Pretty sure I see one on the stringer right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I counted 1.
Did she check in the basin? Thought only had that side.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's all. Okay. Yeah.
So y'all see,
The series.
this is my point for mock surgery. I don't have to do anything to y'all. It turns into a mess without y'all, I mean, it is the nature of the beast, which is why you're learning here on non-people. So, keep going.
Mosquitoes. 2. Ryle. 4. Kelly. 2. Alex. 1, 2, 3.
You should have 4.
Kimberly, you got it?
Who's president? Coker. 2.
Babcock. I've got 2 over here. Okay, Ryan Engel,
2.
Schmidt,
2.
Fun 6,
4.
Count them. Count them just like you do at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 4. Don't just say 4.
Okay. Blue rubbers.
I have 1.
1, 2. 3. Because we added
So
another
what's your
one.
order?
Mayo Hagar and then Carlin.
And then we added another one.
So what's your order?
2 Mayo Hagar.
One up.
One up.
2, 3, 4. Right? Everybody understand that?
Yes.
1, 2.
Okay.
Scissors.
1 up. Oh, 1 up. And
I've
then
got 2. Okay. 4 sets.
3 up. 4 up.
Nope, 1 up.
Well, these are here.
Nope, 1 up means here.
Gotcha.
This isn't up.
Okay.
Everybody get that? 1 up, 2, 3, 4.
1 up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I've got 8.
Is that right?
Yes, 8. And then retractors.
10, 1, 2. Richardson, 1, 2. Cindy Tanner. Army Navy, 1,
2. Suction.
Pool, 150. Fraser, 150.
And knife handles.
one up. He's not. One, two. One.
And then 2 Rochester beans. Okay. Count is correct.
Okay. So you see how long that took, right? That's, I'm moving really slow to allow some time if this is your first time. But, it's gotta be like 3 times as fast as that. So it should be as fast and natural as your first count before your table got screwed up. So that's why I was telling Taylor, the best thing you can do for yourself is to get as much of this back there as you can before you start to count, because otherwise it's hard to find. You see how it's everywhere at this point, and it's everywhere there too, so do what you can to get this started cleaned off. I want to talk about those Ratex in that, so don't let me forget that, okay? And get that knife out from under those fingers, it's scary to me. Put it right next to your ear, right next to the box. All right, and I want the next switch. Amber, why don't you switch?
What do we do about those 2 extra medicine cups next to the,
Well, those should have been moved like ages ago, but,
Using Monaco to,
yeah.
can I get some Monaco please, some possible?
What do you got? You don't have any?
I don't have
Yeah,
anything.
give me some.
You want A first?
Yeah, I do know those same ones. And I'm like, and there's a fine line too, when you switch back to Ratex at some point, you're gonna, just know once the peritoneum is closed, you kind of just backtrack, get these off of there, give me some Ratex kind of thing. All right, now what should be happening?
Count.
Another count.
All right,
Rotten stitcher, I need some.
can I get another Monaco please?
A pop-up.
Yeah, it's rotten.
No. You got one?
Here, give me something stronger than cabinet, monochrome. All right, somebody else, count. Go ahead and start.
Goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ratex, 1, 2.
Let's talk about these Ratex here. You're right, you're not Ratex.
No.
If y'all look at that PowerPoint on Black,
Yeah.
it shows you how to lay out your sponges.
Yeah.
All right, so they made an attempt here, but this isn't perfect, so let's look at the way this should be. So if you looked at your Ratex, you have one side that has the strip in the middle, everybody see?
Yes.
The other one's at the top, so you want your top one lined up here. And this is the way this should look while you're counting them. So this is not, because all these kind of run together when they're laid sideways, that's a little bit hard to.
Right.
So this shouldn't even be on your field, right?
I don't know where they might have packed that.
So y'all make sure when you're building your basin sets and practicing with them that you have actual Ratex problem, right? And then if you're gonna lay your laps out, you're gonna do the same thing, so that you can see the blue strip at the top. So you see how I can now just count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Easy.
And then your wet one.
We actually had, right, because we had crab next.
You got a wet one wadded up too.
Yeah, we do have a wet one.
Supposed to be open up, right?
So 16. 16 Ratex.
Here, I got some suture now.
blades. 1, 2,
One over here.
1, 3 blades.
So you need to be saying, she says, who's doing this, Ruth? Blades. 1, 2, 3. Like, don't wait, like, I don't want to, just, so do it that way. Let's hear it.
Blades. 1, 2, 3. Off the field.
Are you looking at that? Did you confirm there's 3?
Yeah.
So she didn't. Everybody who's counting's got to get their eyeballs on what you're counting, so.
Needle. 1 on the field. 2, 3.
1 up, not 1 on the field.
1 up. 2, 3.
4.
1 hypo.
Oh, man.
We have piers. 1, 2 up. We have 1 Mets. Or
Now, why are we counting
You do
instruments?
the bobby tip?
booby tip 1. Scotch pad. Off the field. Okay.
So why are we counting instruments?
We don't need to.
No, we don't. Why not?
Just because we can't, we said we've already done the reading count.
It's not expensive.
Yeah, so you don't, remember, it's skin, all you're counting is what? Yeah. But in Mohs surgery, if you want to do it, then I'm just gonna let you have at it. I mean, you're just creating more work for yourself, so make sure you know what to count, when to count. Remember I said all that? Yes?
Yes.
Have you looked at your count PowerPoint?
Yes.
At least I got one honest person over there. So make sure you're looking at those PowerPoints and paying attention to all that. Oh, it's rotten, y'all. All right, let's do some staples, because this suture is rotten.
Can I get a skin stapler?
Did we ever determine what to do with the appendix you took out? Did we ever visit that or not? Let's just lay it over there.
I'm waiting for them to ask me.
Ma'am?
I'm waiting for them to ask me.
Oh, okay.
Pass it like this.
Never mind. I take it back.
Got another one of these? Oh, right here. All right, now what can you be doing? Have we done the skin count?
The skin count?
Isn't that what y'all were just doing?
I
Yeah.
think we did it.
Is it done? Is it correct? Nobody's told me any
The
of that
soft
yet.
and hard count is correct.
Great. All right. And what can you be doing?
I can be getting dressing.
What an idea.
And I get 4x4 dressing.
It's hard to see across the bed, isn't it? Mhm. Yeah, line up. Come with that.
Yeah, just.
I know. No, so Taylor's deciding that she might need a stool, right?
Nope.
This is part of life as a short-ish person. No judgment, but you gotta be able to see. And stapling is one of those things you can't really see if you're not. You're gonna go in between each. So what are you doing? Did anybody ask me what I wanted for dressing? Or y'all just
What would
assumed?
you like for dressing?
Okay, so, just because it's on the preference card doesn't mean you always just open that and call it good. You're always gonna still confirm. So you say, so we have 4x4s, whatever, you still want that. Because a lot of times they change their mind depending on the patient, the wound, whatever, okay? So just make sure you're confirming before just randomly opening whatever. The other thing is, you got that needle, right?
It's, yes, I put it over here.
Y'all your trash open, so what's supposed to be up here?
Wet, dry.
And you want this stuff in order. So wet and dry. Alright, now with on a wing that's bigger like this, we're gonna cut it in half. Have I shown you this yet?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
No.
Put it on the side by side?
Nope. So you're not gonna cut completely through.
Oh,
You're gonna cut to like the very end.
Twist it.
and you twist it.
Yes, so you can go ahead and do that if I'm your surgeon. Get that ready. The other thing about 4x4s is if you're gonna use them, you don't just usually use a big stack like that. You're gonna open them up. But can everybody see what's happening here? It's a 3-folded thing, right?
Yes.
So when you open it, just open like with 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and you're gonna alternate your stack. See that? Everybody understand what I mean?
Yes.
That way you don't have like a tall side of your bandage and a short side. And then, once you figure you got enough, sometimes you'll use the whole stack, sometimes not. Then I'll probably fold it in half, and then it makes you a nice little long dressing, okay? So you could be going ahead and doing that over here while we're stapling.
And would I just take the rest of these and bring them off?
All right, so get that telephone through on here. What else does she need?
Tape.
Put that on the table.
What else does she need?
A clean towel.
Yeah, he's not local, that should be up here too. So let's take this off and then the patient's local so they don't die of pain when they wake up.
I have 0.5% Narcan with Epi.
All right. Everything out?
Can we use this one?
Is it clean?
No. No, well,
I mean, I would probably this off. All right. Now, where should your bogey tip be? So that last count, take this off, put it in your sharps box. All right. Coming down. As soon as this towel goes on there, everything gets ripped off, so you get your clamps quickly. Come on, move back.
What happens if the
Y'all still haven't asked me, can you get rid of it yet? So,
Can we get rid of it?
yes, you can. Not rid of it, you can pack it off in a specimen cup.
Okay.
That gets rolled up in the grate, which goes on your clamps off. Just get the table out of the way. Don't try to cross the ring right now, just get out of the way. I'll hold this, you deal with that.
Why do you keep this open?
I know. I think we're about to hold the whole grate down. So this whole end piece has to work really quickly. Y'all are all super slow at this. And will be for a while, but you've got them move. You won't even believe, they'll have the whole grate ripped off and you're still like thinking about closing or something. So you got to move.
So now that we can see the back house, do we just say?
Now you make sure with your circulator that you can.
Okay.
All right, who's gonna take this thing?
And your back house, 1, 2.
The circulators?
Who's got some tape?
She was with her.
Yeah, that's
Or-
okay.
Go with the bandage. Yep. Probably need about 2 pieces of tape.